Warthog Defense is continuing the story about the attacks in Ingushetia and Chechnya between opposing warlords and the start of the infighting in Russian ranks. Surveillance camera captured the attack on Putin's enforcers in occupied Republic of Ingushetia. 3 of the 4 Russian counterterrorism police fascists were killed in their parked car. The good thing about this feud is that Putin will be forced to send additional troops and security units to the Caucasus region, which will further weaken his positions in eastern Ukraine, already strained by the Ukrainian incursion in Kursk. Moreover, aside from their corrupt leaders, the people in Chechnya, Ingushetia, and Dagestan are fed up with dying for the despised Russian military in Ukraine, making the situation a ticking time bomb. We have another footage from the explosion of a gas station in Grozny, Chechnya. A tanker crushes a car in a high-speed explosion. And another. The reason of the fire is unclear at the moment, but the incident arrived at a highly suspicious time, as Warthog Defense reported, since Chechen warlord Kadyrov is in a spat with rivals from Ingushetia, the neighboring republic.
Subhanallah. Biz bu vaqeyi boş bir
Ukrainian paratroopers of the 95th Brigade destroyed the assault group of the infamous 155th Marine Brigade of the Pacific Fleet in Kursk. The Russians were killed a few meters away from the Ukrainian position. Russians continue mass deportations of migrants. At Domodedovo Airport, eyewitnesses filmed the deportation of about 100 foreign citizens. Masked operatives led men and women in a row with their arms raised to the departure zone. First of all, this shows that Putin is afraid to initiate mobilization, and there are less and less people willing to take up the contract, even for huge sums of money. The insane brain rot of the Russian chief medical officer of the 110th Rifle Regiment, who accuses the Ukrainian armed forces of using an entire arsenal of NATO chemical and bacteriological agents, even though he himself has never personally seen it while being a chief medic. And Russia has repeatedly been caught using such means. Then he claims that they are different, they are Russians, and that Russia is a great country that accidentally takes territory from other countries after being attacked. Who exactly attacked Russia is unclear, but they still need to take the land. With all this in mind, he still calls Ukrainians Ukro-fascists. And there are plenty of such idiots there, saying contradictory things in the same sentence, almost throughout the entire country.
I personally haven't seen chemical or material damage during the time I've been here. Soldiers who've encountered this, they've reported, yes, they've reported encountering it. And indeed, chemical substances have different effects. Some are nerve paralytic, some affect the skin. There are many. Ukrainian fascists use everything in their arsenal, everything. Anything can be expected from them, so you have to be ready for everything. That's why we conduct drills, including providing medical assistance, especially in cases of toxic poisoning. Personally, I believe that nobody trusts what they do in the West anymore, because they can promise and say whatever they like, speaking nicely. Ukrainians there have become very good at talking, speaking, They have channel 95, which helps them in this regard, but we are different. We're Russians all our lives. Nah? Why is Russia such a great big country? Because they came to us and we had to do what our president called the sanitary barrier. We didn't just liberate, we also expanded territories, creating a so-called sanitary border. And will continue to expand. I think nothing has changed. History doesn't change. One must simply know the history of Russia, then the Soviet Union thoroughly, and now new history. The same will happen again. But these so-called Westerners in adaptive roles come, changing their words 7 times a day, breaking them so you can expect anything from them and prepare for everything.
And let's not forget this oldies but goodies. From the war archives, Russian Mi-8 helicopter gets hit by a Ukrainian Javelin and crashes. For the end, SpaceX will be attempting probably the craziest aerospace thing ever attempted tomorrow morning, catching a 19-story tall rocket booster in midair with Mechazilla chopsticks. Excitement is guaranteed. Success is possible.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.